Today I messed up by having an orgasm during a haircut. As is normal it seems, this actually happened about a year ago now. I'm a 30-ish-year-old male. My wife was 9 months pregnant at the time, so I hadn't gotten any action in a while. Her choice, not mine. My wife is the only person I have ever slept with. We started dating in high school. So on with the story. I have always got my haircut at cost cutters or sports clips. The cheap places because I didn't really care. My wife had been going to a salon local to us for the last few years for massages, haircuts, hair color, the works. I had a bad experience at sports clips the last time, I just didn't like the results. So she made me an appointment at her salon for me. I showed up and was in their waiting room. The stylist comes to get me and wow, she is very attractive. Obnoxiously attractive. After I sit in the chair I honestly stopped thinking about it. We were having a good conversation, about my wife actually. Yes, I'm a terrible human being. Finish the haircut and go in the back room where they wash everyone's hair. As she started to wash my hair, I don't know what happened, but it felt really good the way she was massaging my head while applying the shampoo. Cue the boner. Thankfully the way I was situated and the robe they had on me hid it pretty well, I think. I had a warm towel over my eyes. She finishes that and then she asks if I want a hand massage. I decline because I'm a guy and it's just kinda awkward, especially given her attractiveness. Her reaction was kinda odd. She seemed shocked I didn't want one. She asked again if I was sure and I felt I might offend her if I said no again, so I agreed. The hand massage just felt amazing. I don't know what it was, but it was incredible. All of a sudden I start getting little twitches in my penis, for lack of a less obnoxious word for it. I couldn't stop them, they just kept building. Then she goes to switch hands, grabs the lotion and puts the bottle down on my stomach, which slides down and ever so slightly touches my penis. That was the final straw and it happened. Next thing I know I'm in a full orgasm and I can't stop it. I end up crossing my legs to further hide the fact that my penis and groin area are having seizures basically. I'm so embarrassed, I had no idea what to do. My semen is soaking into my boxers and it's a terribly gross feeling. I don't think she knew what was going on, thank God. She finished the hand massage and I have the most awkward walk of my life back to her chair. I basically shut down at that point and tried to rush the rest of the appointment. I'm sure I was bright red at this point from embarrassment. We finish the appointment and I go to the cashier to check out. In an epic moment of good judgment I decide to give her an obnoxious tip on top of it. I think it was $50 on a $50 bill. Yes, I am an idiot, and if she did know, I just made it a million times more awkward. I went home, avoided my wife and went straight into the shower, hid my clothes and put them in the washer right after my shower. I have never been back and have made do with my subpar haircuts from my local sports clips since. My wife doesn't know. Telling her this story a week from her due date could have gone literally any direction, and telling her now would just be even more awkward. So there's my story, judge all you want. I am aware I am an idiot and did multiple things to make it worse. I feel like I sexually harassed her or something. I hate myself, but not enough to dwell on it. Lol Q&A. Some people took things too literal or didn't get my attempts at humor. Shortened because I realized IDGAF about some of the sensitive sallies in this post. Yes, I used the word obnoxious 3 times, and again in my too long. Didn't read. Now I have used it 5. Sometimes a word gets stuck in my head and I use it too much. May hell rain down on me for my sins. I did not mean obnoxiously attractive as a bad thing, and yes, I intentionally used the word wrong. I just found it to be a funny way to describe my reaction. She was so attractive it was almost offensive. Maybe would have been better choices. I don't know, it was a joke. Parting words, as I probably won't be back to this thread. To the people trying to blame my wife for not bending over backwards to make sure I'm sexually satisfied in the best way possible, please piss off. My wife was pregnant and going through a lot. Thinking that she should drop everything to rub one out for me is pretty messed up. If I was to the point where I needed something, I would just rub one out myself like a normal person. I didn't feel sexually deprived, I had much more important things on my mind. Life doesn't revolve around sex for me. Perhaps I am more sensitive to these things. My wife was the first person who I was attracted to at more than a physical level. The only person I have ever been with. I rarely have physical contact with other women, not because I avoid it, it just doesn't happen in normal course of life. This changes nothing, I am still more attracted to my wife than any human being. Attraction is about more than physical appearance. My wife is hot AF, but her personality is even more attractive to me. Too long. Didn't read. My wife talked me into a haircut at a fancy salon. Stylist was obnoxiously attractive. I had an orgasm while she was giving me a hand massage. I then proceeded to leave a 100% tip because I am an idiot.